14, Ibrahim Karim. Player number 3, Saadu Sulu. Number 24, Idrusu Gaddafi. Number 36, Peru Rossi. Player number 5, Abdul Ruiz. Player number 7, Obin Nok. Player number 14, Simon Asampana. Player number 40, Salifu Selu. Player number 31, Idrusu Mujahid. Player number 35, Al-Hassan Safuti. First 11 for Tamale City. Ready for the game this morning at exactly 10 a.m. here at a Lakers Stadium. X1 Energy Drink Division 1 League Super Cup. Who wins this game? Will it be Super Fidelity or Tamale City? Referee Nazir Said, the center man. Assistant line 1, Andy Apote. Assistant line 2, Zakaria Aremiyao. Fourth official, Iran Labi, being the fourth official for this very fixture. Very soon we will be joined by the teams on the field. Yakasa Open X1 Energy Drink. Now, what you need to do so it be around 10 Ghana cities. Now, what you back on the BBR, I come out 80 amount. Unoma, Bema Energy no Asaba, the BBR, I come out 80 amount. The BBR, what they, it's yourself, which the manager, Bema. Now what is 70 Sita X1 Energy Drink. And our own now the energy will see now. We send a drink, we sell a baby to my pa. We got X1 Energy Drinker. Energy always a team now, will be to me as I so any other ship. Pella mineral water. Welcome the two teams on the field. Here at the Lakers Festival, Nsuopun Fidelity up against Tamale City. Nsuopun in the traditional blue and white outfit, Tamale City with black and yellow outfit going to this very fixture for today, 10 a.m. Kick off. Will it be Nsuopun Fidelity playing as a home team? Oh, Tamale City playing as a away team in this fixture.
Thank you for joining us at the X1 Energy Drink Super Cup Obuasi 2026, and this is match day 2 fixtures for Group B, and the final group stage games will be played on Saturday simultaneously. And for now, it is Nsuopun Fidelity who are playing against Tamale City. Nsuopun Fidelity stone Ashanti Gold 1-0 on Tuesday, and again they will be looking at making a lot of exploits here. Tamale City picked a point against Sempefi in the first game in a match that ended goalless draw. These are the starting 11 for both sides. Nsuopun Fidelity, the home side, Elijah Idumensa, Isaac Kojofosu, the captain of the side, Yimano Lai, Joseph Kony, left back, and Dixon Felix Kwache Iyabua, Kojo Kudolo, Peter Minfetu, Benjamin Eshen, Ernest Kwame Bunsu Osei, Isaac Kojo Aqua, and Jacob Manson. These are the starting 11 for Nsuopun Fidelity, and for Tamale City, Anthony Brefo gets the starting 11 in the first game. He was the man of the match. Ibrahim Karim, Sahadu Sule, Idrisu Gaddafi, Bello Rashid, Abdul Majid, Abdul Mugiz, Obin Enoch, Alasan Shafuddin, Salifu Sharif, Asampana Simon Adabasi, and Idrisu Mujahid. The starting 11 for Tamale City. And for the bench, Nsuopun Fidelity, Solomon Kwesin, Hamza Mohammed, Manolaye, Andrews Kobna, Isaac K. Arthur, Thomas Kofi Boache, Philip Kwame, Philip Kweku Bonsu, Solomon Ado, and Bernard Somoa Echampon. These are the players on the bench for Nsuopun Fidelity. In their game against Ashanti Gold, Andrews Kobna came in the second half to get the goal. And this time again, the coach wants him on the bench as a master or superstar. On the bench for Tamale City as Idrisu Mujahid, Idrisu Saman, Fariz, Farouk Sanda, Yabua Ebenezer, Fuseni Abdulaziz, Victor Kodom. He started the first game. And Ibrahim Nuruddin, Bafo Eric, and Isaac McDowell. These are the bench for Tamale City. And as it stands now in Group B, Nsuopun Fidelity are leading with 3 points. Tamale City 1 point. Sempefi 1 point. And Ashanti Gold 0 points. And they will be playing this afternoon. And they have a game at 3 p.m. This is X1 Energy Drink Super Cup. And the Eastern region, Liberty Professionals were crowned champions, and Sky FC in Medina were also crowned champions. That is Greater Accra. And the last time it was played in Nsuopun, it was a season where Vision FC from Zone 3 won the competition. And this is a battle between Zone 2 and Zone 1. And Nsuopun Fidelity, interestingly, finished third place in their debut season in the Division 1 league last season, and a league that saw Ashanti Gold qualifying from their zone. And then in Zone 2, we saw Dwas finishing second and Nsuopun Fidelity third, and they qualified for the competition as one of the third best teams with most points amassed. And Tamale City were in the playoff. Center referee catch them young, Nazir Said, and the game is kicked off underway here at the Boise Lincoln Stadium. My name is Shaban Mohammed, and now Oseibunsu, and sends the ball back. The build-up have started slowly for Nsuopun Fidelity. They are in their traditional blue and white jersey. In the first game, they won by a goal to nil, beating Ashanti Gold, and they would want to do wonders once again. Joseph Coney, left back, loses possession. Tamale City on the break. And this time, Captain Isaac Kojofosu, he is a delight to watch. The man of the match in their first game. And not surprised, he's the captain of the side. Very disciplined and knows how to command his players on the field of play. Nsuopun Fidelity from left to right in their blue and white jersey, and Tamale City from right to left in their black and yellow. And a chance, a nice build-up. The goalkeeper quickly comes out to save the situation. It's a throw-in. And Anthony Brefo saves the situation. The first game, he was the man of the match, and this time around, he started doing a lot of work for the team. Nsuopun Fidelity on the break. Yumanolahi loses possession. Nice build-up. Tamale City. And now, and Nsuopun Fidelity on the break from the left side, and the smooth build-up sends one in. Unfortunately, loses possession. Intercept beautifully for Tamale City, and Good display. Tamale City on the break, and they are looking more dangerous. Tamale City looking more dangerous on the break. They did exactly that against Sempefi. It was a game that ended 0-0. That fixture ended 0-0. And the flag is up already. Salifu Sharif and Obin Enoch. These are players that would be a threat to Nsuopun Fidelity. And 3 minutes done. Nsuopun Fidelity 0, Tamale City 0. At 3 p.m., a big game, Ashanti Gold, Sempefi Zone 2 and Zone 3 fixture. Free kick from the right side. We are streaming the X1 Energy Drink DOL Super Cup live on GFA official platform on YouTube. And the free kick sends one in, but the goal kick, it's a goal kick for advantage in Nsuopun Fidelity quickly. The build-up is on. And it sends one into the centre-back, Dixon Felix Kwachi Yaboa. And spotted in JC number 30, Dixon Felix Kwachi Yaboa. And Peter Mifetu, the midfielder, has shown glimpses of quality. Peter Mifetu and Nsuopun Fidelity are playing without their key winger, Samuel Osekofi. He signed for Suejo All Blacks and he's not part of the team again. Tamale City, Salifu, who was their striker in the playoff, has also signed for Suejo All Blacks. And they would have to build a team without these key players. Goalkeeper Elisha Edumensa, he was a key member of the team in the Division 1 League, their debut season in the 2025-26 season. And they played the likes of Dwarves, Elmina Sharks, King Faisal, Sky FC, Nuwa Dubiasi, but managed to finish third. An advantage, Peter Mfetu, and the handball referee was spot on, very close to the incident. And they saw it. And now, advantage for Tamale City. They've started building up gradually. And sends the ball to the right side. Tamale City. An advantage for Tamale City once again. They look very slow today. And they are yet to warm up in the game. Their head coach, Hamza Mohammed, is a former player. And Salifu Fatah was taking charge of Nsuopun Fidelity and on a bench for the team. We've done 6 minutes in the game. And it's still 0-0. And an advantage, but Nsuopun Fidelity intercepts beautifully. They are building up slowly, and the referee, the Catch Them Young referees, they are delighted to watch. And this is the Catch Them Young project, the Ghana Football Association, set up in 2019, and now we have these referees giving us a lot of performance, and some of them even officiated in the Ghana Premier League last season. And one of the referees is Angelos Akurugu, officiated the Ghana Premier League game against Nations FC Asante Kotoko at the Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex. And at advantage to Tamale City, Hassan Shafiuddin, Tamale City on the break from the right side. And this is dangerous, an advantage for them. Obin Enoch, but then it's a throw against Tamale City. Salifu Sharif, the striker for Tamale City. And their game against Sempefi, he had a lot under his sleeves. And this time, we are yet to see much from Enoch Obin. Nsuopun Fidelity, and an advantage. Referee says play must continue. And Tamale City now controlling the game from the back. Good 1-2 display from the back. And number 24, Idrisu Gaddafi, sends it to goalkeeper Anthony Brifu, who is the captain of the side, loses possession to Super Fidelity. He tries a long one, but then it's a goal kick. He wanted to test the goalkeeper after leaving the goalpost, and Tamale City left out of the hook. We've done 80 minutes in the game, and Obenenok, Tamale City building up gradually. Obenenok loses possession, and once again, Tamale City now in control in the last 2 minutes. Anthony Brifu sends one in, Sharif Salifu, and it's been a midfield battle. The tackles are ongoing, it looks more physical. Balo Rashid, it sends one in, and it's a goal kick. Idrisu Mujahid. It's a goal kick. And Nsuopun Fidelity, Jackson Felix Kwachi Yabua, a nice ball build up of Said, number 10. He was a key player in their game. And then the right back Laye sends a cross in, it's being cleared. And Isaac, the captain Isaac Kojofosu, Laye wins the ball, sends it back to Kwache, and then midfield Minfetu, Nsuopun Fidelity now to Kone, and Kone at a point was linked to a lot of clubs, including Karela and Hartlepool, but currently with Nsuopun Fidelity and Dixon Kwache to Lai. Yimano Lai is looking for Osei. And Osei Bonsu gets this man. And now Benjamin Ishen, a nice cross, but then it's a goal kick. He was looking for Coney, but Coney was late. The left back, Joseph Coney, he was late. And now an advantage. Referee whistles for a free kick advantage, Tamale City. This is a game to watch. Both sides very cautious. And the coach is Salifu Fatau and coach Hamza Mohammed. Hamza has been with Tamale City for so many years. In 2021, he was their head coach during their playoff game against Nsuopun. They lost that fixture and they qualified for the Premier League for the very first time in a 3-mini league between Dwarfs, Liberty Professionals, and Tamale City. They amassed a total of 4 points that season to gain promotion for the 2022-23 season Ghana Premier League. And so Tamale City have had the feel of the Premier League and a former Premier League team, and they are playing against the Nsuopun Fidelity, who are going to make their second appearance in the Division 1 League. Lai gets Kojofosu, and he wins a free kick around the center circle. He wins a free kick, and behind the ball now. And the transfer window ends on the 23rd of August. Until then, Kojofosu advantage, this should be a goal, and goalkeeper Anthony Brefo. Anthony Brefo to the rescue. He has done that again. He is a magician in the goalpost. He started that. He did that in their first game. Saved a lot of situations. And now he's doing it against Nsuopun Fidelity. First attempt in Nsuopun Fidelity. First big save by Anthony Brifu, keeping Tamale City in the game. As it stands now, we've done about 10 minutes. It's still 0-0. X1 Energy Drink Deal Super Cup. Corner kick for Nsuopun Fidelity. Corner kick for Nsuopun Fidelity. Corner kick for Nsuopun Fidelity, and the goalkeeper is receiving treatment on the field of play. And as we discuss in the history of Tamale City, in their debut Ghana Premier League season 2022-23, they gained promotion within Nsuopun and the likes of FC Samatex and the Kotoku Royals. It was a season where two debutants were relegated, and Kotoku Royals from Zone 3, Tamale City from Zone 1 were all relegated. And that season, Nsuopun were able to stay in the Premier League and advantage the corner kick, and it's being flicked out of the danger zone. And Kojo Kudolo wins a free kick. Kojo Kudolo spotted in jersey number 2 for Nsuopun Fidelity. And for Nsuopun Fidelity, at the Boise Lincoln Stadium last season, they played against Ashanti Gold and lost by a goal to nil. And this, in the Super Cup, they won 1-0 against Ashanti Gold. Advantage for Tamale City on the break, but then they have been dispossessed. Isaac Kojofosu sends one win and advantage. Goalkeeper and Anthony Brifu's experience, it kept them in the game against Sempefi, and is keeping them again in the game against Nsuopun Fidelity. And for Nsuopun Fidelity, they started gaining exposure in the 2024-25 FA Cup. Then after gaining the exposure, they qualified for the Division 1 League 2025-26. After sealing qualification, when pundits tipped them as one of the teams that will struggle in a difficult zone, they managed to finish third place, with Dwarves finishing second and Ashanti Gold qualifying from the zone. And the Super Cup is their maiden edition, their first time competing in the Super Cup as one of the two best third place teams. And the sense one in can Connie, and now the flag is up, Connie. And in the game against Ashanti Gold, Connie did a lot of rounds, but this time they are playing against well-organized defensive setup team, Tamale City, who managed to keep a clean sheet against Sempefi, who are a free-scoring side. The first game in Group B, match day 2, and it looks like Group B not producing enough goals. And the first games in Group B, Ashanti Gold lost to Fidelity by a goal to nil. Andrew Skobna, the super sub, got the goal in the 82nd minute. But the second game of Group B, match day 1, Tamale City Sempefi 0-0. And this is match day 2 in Group B. An advantage, Osebunsu Lai sends one cross in, but then it's been blocked. An advantage again from Nsuopun Fidelity. Lai, can he send a cross in? Wins a corner kick. Nsuopun Fidelity wins a corner kick. Yimano Lai and Osebons who calls for the opportunity to kick, and he's been allowed to go behind the ball. It's a corner kick. Osebonsu, and this is a poor one. Osebonsu, and again he wins the ball. An advantage, Laye from the right side, Laye Osebonsu, and now back to Isaac Kojofosu, the captain of the side, to Laye, to Osefosu, and the 1-2 display. Finally, Tamale City wins possession. Sharauddin, nice game, but he's been crowded by two Nsuopun Fidelity players. And now a free kick against. We've done 19 minutes in the game. And in 19 minutes play, the Nsuopun Fidelity 0, Tamale City 0. And Salifu Sharif, Tamale City on the break, and now a throw in. Sahadu Sule, good game so far. Both sides very disciplined. It's a throw in from Nsuopun Fidelity. And controlling the game, Yimano Lai sends the ball back to Kojo Kudolo. Kudolo to Kone. Mfetu loses possession. Tamale City on the break. And this is dangerous. Salifu, and this should have been an advantage. Salifu Sharif. And the threat to the Nsuopun Fidelity defense. He went in for the ball, but goalkeeper Elisha Idu Mensah got a save, and this has left Nsuopun Fidelity out of the hook. They should have been down by a goal to nil as it stands now, but the goalkeeper Elisha saves the situation. It's a corner kick. Tamale City sends one cross in. The ball is being cleared, and Tamale City again not allowing a space for Nsuopun Fidelity. Good display. And now Simon Asampana wins a corner kick for Tamale City. The catch them young referees, even in the stands, looks like very matured referees, but they are young. They are giving us the best of performance so far. And in Swatere, catch them young referees. And build up. Mfetu. This is a counter break for Nsuopun Fidelity. Can they make good use of it? Mfetu, it sends one in. Osebonsu loses possession. Now Tamale City, they look very solid at the back. Connie, and they win throw in, but the player is on the field. One player from Tamale City calling for medical attention. We've done 21 minutes in the first half. Nsuopun Fidelity 0, Tamale City 0. Tamale City managed to pick a point in their first game against Simpefi, goalless draw, and they are yet to concede a goal. And Nsuopun Fidelity scored one against Ashanti Gold and would want to score more goals in this game. Two well-established defensive setup teams playing, and now an advantage for Tamale City. They are building up slowly, going gradually, finding their rhythm. Simon Asampana and loses possession to Joseph Connie. Connie to Mfetu to Isaac Kojofosu, looks for Connie, gets Connie, build up now slowly, going on gradually. Nsuopun Fidelity on the break, and nice cross, but too hard. The striker, Osei Bonsu, the ball moved very fast. It was faster than his speed. The speed of the ball was faster than Osebonsu, and it's a goal kick, a welcome goal kick for Tamale City, and they can now have a space to breathe. It's a free kick. Tamale City in the midfield. Salif Sharif went in for a tackle, and the referee was spot on, very close to the incident, and awards a free kick to. And this is an advantage for Tamale City. Osebonsu, and a free kick. Referee Nazir Saeed, assistant referees are Andy Afote, Zakaria Ali Miyao, and the fourth official for today's game, Aaron Labi. These are all catch them young referees, and Nsuopun Fidelity, and the advantage for them, a free kick around the goal area. Jacob Manson, just number 40 for Nsuopun Fidelity, was very fast on the ball, and it was brought down very close to the 18-yard area of Tamale City. And the goalkeeper, Anthony Brifo, commanding the wall, making sure that there will not be any space for the ball to penetrate and get into the net. It's a free kick for Nsuopun Fidelity. I've seen Osebonsu in Fetu behind the ball, and center back this in Felix Kwachi Yabua, all behind the ball. Peter Mfetu. And one of the good midfielders, Peter Mfetu. But Isaac Kojofosu, it looks like the player to take the kick. And a free kick. And Osebonsu, Peter Mifetu, Isaac Kojofosu, goalkeeper, Anthony Brifo. Another cross, referee gives an advantage to Tamale City. Good game. Osebonsu, Peter Mifetu to Kujo Kudolo. And for Kone, the left back. And Kwachi looking for Kudolo, and Tamale City cleared their lines. Simon Asampana. And a free kick for Tamale City. Free kick for Tamale City in the center circle. And goalkeeper for Nsuopun Fidelity, not under pressure today. Tamale City gradually it loses possession to Isaac Kojofosu. And again, a yellow card. First yellow card of the game. First yellow card of the game. And It's an advantage for Nsuopun Fidelity. Idrisu Mujahid is the first player to receive a yellow card in a game. And it's an advantage build up gradually. Osebonsu sends one in. And now Tamale City put the ball to safety. Balo Rashid pulls the ball to safety across his sent in, and this is a bicycle kick. Unfortunately, the connection, and it would have been a goal for Jacob Manson, but then Tamale City Balo was very close to the incident. Nsuopun Fidelity gradually building up again, moving on, and a pass sent from Kujo to Kone. Kone to goalkeeper Elisha Idumensa. Elisha looks for Dixon Felix Kwache. He's also laid the pass to the right side. Emmanuel Laye, the nice cross, and Laye's cross being defended beautifully, and it's still an advantage. Peter Mfetu to Emmanuel Laye. Another cross again from Laye, and finally being cleared out of the goal area again. And the Kojofosu, but goalkeeper Anthony Brefo, the savior, the defender, and the commander of Tamale City once again doing justice to the ball and keeping it very cool, calm. Advantage in Nsuopun Fidelity. They are looking at going for a long one, but now one player on the field of play. Referee calls for an advantage for Tamale City, and it's a free kick in the goal area of Tamale City goalkeeper Anthony Brifo. We've done 30 minutes in the first half. The second game we played at 3 p.m. Sympathy Ashanti Gold. And the game, anticipated game, Ashanti Gold lost their game, the first match against the Nsuopun Fidelity. Yesterday, Dwarfs in Group A won their second game, having amassed 6 points in their group. And the only team in the competition to have won 2 games. And now Nsuopun Fidelity in Group B already have 3 points and looking at getting additional 3 points and topping the group as well. But for Tamale City, after a draw against Sympathy, a win will give them a total of 4 points, and that would be an advantage for them moving on in the competition. And Tamale City could be going top of the table if they beat Nsuopun Fidelity, and that will be 4 points, and a win for Nsuopun Fidelity takes them to 6 points. This is X1 Energy Drink DOL Super Cup Obuasi 2026. In JB, Liberty Professionals beating Swatraman 1-0 to win the competition. And the Sky FC were also champions in Medina, beating Temayut 7-6 on penalties. Again in Abrankesi, Bofuakwa beat Sky FC 1-0 to win the competition in 2023. And in 2024, Vision FC beat Oko United 7-6 on penalties to win the competition. This is the 5th edition in Obuasi, and the very first time Obuasi is hosting. The second time Ashanti region is hosting the competition, with Abrankesi becoming the first to host in Ashanti region. An advantage for Nsuopun Fidelity. This should be an advantage. This should be a goal. But Ben, Tamale City, again, very, very solid at the back, blocking all the opportunities that could result in a goal. And we've done over 31 minutes, and Isaac Kojofosu, Connie at the left side. He sends one in. It's been blocked. Connie with advantage again. He wants to send across, but I looked at the captain, 1-2 display. Connie sends the ball back to Kudolo. Kudolo sends one in an advantage, but then Bravo calls for the ball and sends a long one in. It's a throw for Nsuopun Fidelity. The Catch Them Young referees are in the stands enjoying the game, and other committee members of the competition in the stands, and the president of Nsuopun Fidelity, Nana Boateng, focused and enjoying the competition. And Tamale City have their CEO, Mr. Mohammed, also enjoying the competition. And interestingly, the CEO of the club is a brother to the head coach of Tamale City. So two brothers, one as the CEO and one as the head coach, Hamza Mohammed, and the CEO, Mr. Mohammed, also in the stands. And this is interesting. And I'm sure Hamza Mohammed cannot face a sack, and that is why he's been with the club for almost 5 seasons. Hamza has been taking charge of the team for so many years. Even in 2021-22, he was the head coach of the club, supporting his brother, who is the CEO. And at a point, he was linked to some of the clubs. An advantage for Tamale City. Gradually, they are yet to create decent chance in the game, but they look and Nsuopun Fidelity, Osei Bunsu, to the captain, Isaac Kojofosu, Yimano Lai. Lai sends it back to the captain, and he moves it to Kudolo from the center back role, playing from the back to Connie, and now Jacob Manson and Peter Mfetu with the ball now. Nsuopun Fidelity controlling the game now in the last 2 minutes, taking charge. Osebosu and Lai sends one cross, but then being blocked. What a defending again. Osebosu wins a free kick for Nsuopun Fidelity, and Tamale City. Idrisu Mujahid. And this is a free kick for Nsuopun Fidelity. And Anthony Bravo can see two players behind the ball, Osebonsu and Limano Lai's cross. It's a free kick for Tamale City. One of the key players for Tamale City on the bench, Akom, Victor Kodom on the bench, Ishak McDill on the bench, Ibrahim Nuruddin, Farouk Sada, and goalkeeper Idrisu Salman Faris on the bench. And in the second half, Hamza Mohammed will look at effecting some substitutions. A throw for Tamale City. A throw in for Tamale City. And a free kick. Isaac Kojofosu wins a free kick for Nsuopun Fidelity. And the referee was just around. He saw a push. Sharif. Difficult to control with the ball. The striker for Tamale City. Sharif Salifu. Now with Connie. And foul against Nsuopun. Against Tamale City. Nsuopun Fidelity wins the advantage. And Isaac Kojo Aqua. Isaac Kojo Aqua wins a free kick. And temporary hold up. Isaac Kojo Aqua about to receive treatment on the field of play. And so far, Nsuopun Fidelity have amassed 3 points. Tamale City 1 point. And Sempefi 1 point. Ashanti Gold 0 points. And the past winners of the competition, when Bofu qualified for the Premier League in 2023-24 season, they won the competition in Abrankese. And again, when Vision FC qualified for the Premier League 2 seasons ago, they won the competition in Nsuopun. And the other 2 teams who have won the competition without qualifying for the league is Sky FC and Liberty Professionals. Free kick awarded to Nsuopun Fidelity. And I've seen Connie behind the ball and Kwachi Oseibonsu also behind the ball. Both sides have been defensively solid. And since one in opportunity, but Tamale City would always be a tough opponent at the back in Nsuopun Fidelity. And yellow card. Yellow card. A yellow card to be shown. And number 12 for Nsuopun Fidelity, Benjamin Shen, has been shown a yellow card. We've done 40 minutes with 5 minutes of we have 5 minutes to go in the first half. Tamale City sends one in, and good block from the defense. Now to Nsuopun Fidelity, loses possession. There should be an advantage for Tamale City, and referee says play must continue. A good one, but the goalkeeper to the rescue. And it was a big chance. This is the big chance Tamale City have had so far in the game, and almost caused trouble to Nsuopun Fidelity. It sends one in, an advantage in Nsuopun Fidelity. No way. Tamale City with advantage now. Build up slowly. Tamale City and Sharif, the striker, to watch out for Sharif. Very strong on the ball. Loses possession. Peter Infetu sends it back to Isaac Kojofosu to Kudolo. And ball controlling beautifully. Peter Infetu taking charge of the game. Peter Infetu. The young Peter Infetu to Isaac Kojofosu. Nice pass to Connie, but offside. It was a nice pass by Isaac Kojofosu. But the flag was already up. Goalkeeper Anthony Brefo, the man of the match in their first game against Sempefi. And again, and the free kick for Nsuopun Fidelity. Nsuopun Fidelity have had a lot of set piece advantage, but have not made good use of them. And credit to the goalkeeper of Tamale City, Anthony Brefo, very experienced, and that is also making an impact for the team. They can only get better when they start scoring, but as it stands now, defensively and the goalkeeping side of the team doing a lot of work, preventing opponents from scoring. And we've done 43 minutes already in the game, 2 minutes more, and the first half a free kick for Nsuopun Fidelity. Well, he has one blocked again, the second one being blocked again. It's a corner kick. The X1 Energy Drink DOL Super Cup Obuasi 2026. And Osebonsu, good cross. And again, Peter's efforts, wayward. Peter's efforts, wayward. An advantage for Tamale City. Good display, Tamale City. You will love their build-up anytime they are with the ball. And Obin Enoch as well, the number 7 for Tamale City, has been a key player. Good defending. Tamale City once again. Idrisu Mujahid wins a free kick. Idrisu Mujahid wins a free kick for Tamale City. Abdul Majid Abdul Muiz.
Additional time, 3 minutes for the first half. 45-minute time. Minimum additional time, 3 minutes.
Abdul Majid Abdul Muiz behind the ball. And he sends one in. Abdul Majid. The ball is being clocked. Then this is an advantage. Tamale City again, another try. Tamale City finally a foul ball. We are doing 3 minutes of time added on. And the Tamale City, the 5th edition of the X1 Energy Drink DOL Super Cup Obuasi 2026. Goalkeeper Elisha Idumensa, and one player on the field for Tamale City after going in for the battle in the 18-yard box. He's picked up a knock and now receiving treatment. And that is the striker, Sharif Salifu. I can see Victor Kodom training and they're warming up gradually. Kodom in the first game was a delight to watch, and this time he starts from the bench. And back on his feet, we continue again. Lai, the center back, and Osei Bonsu. This is a battle, but good defending. An advantage, Tamale City. Idrisu Mujahid, the left back for the side, as a Kojofosu for Nsuopun Fidelity. Minfetu Peter and Manson Jacob sends it back to Minfetu Peter. Isaac Kojofosu. Nsuopun Fidelity enjoying the possession. And Benjamin Shen. And an advantage in Nsuopun Fidelity. Can they go for that cross? This should be the last chance. And the referee calls for an infringement against Tamale City. And Tamale City wins possession now. Good one, but Sharif wins the ball, very strong on the ball. Sharif is a delight to watch, and Tamale City building up gradually, trying to get Sharif, but the ball is being cleared again. And finally, a referee ends the first half. Tamale City 0, Nsuopun Fidelity 0. Group B fixture. My name is Shaban Mohammed. I'll join you in the second half for the game.
3, 2, 1.
Thank you for joining us for the second half of the game. And it's the X1 Energy Drink DL Super Cup 0-0. Tamale City and Nsuopun Fidelity. And a chance for Nsuopun Fidelity. This should be ball cleared beautifully from the goal area of Tamale City. And now Tamale City not giving up. They want to get a goal. Nsuopun Fidelity. Osebonsu. A throw in advantage Tamale City. And now Tamale City and gradually Simon Asampana and now loses possession to Peter Mfete. It sends one in an advantage and the ball is being cleared. Connie. And it's now a throw. A throw in advantage for Tamale City. And the ball is being cleared. And again, attacking throw for Tamale City. We've done 46 minutes. Connie. Now, Tamale City making more progress. Obin Enoch sends it back to Ibrahim Karim. And Karim goes down. Referee whistles for a throwing advantage in Nsuopun Fidelity. Joseph Connie. Nsuopun Fidelity are playing in the Super Cup for the first time. And now justifying why they finished third. Tamale City straight to goalkeeper, straight to the arms of goalkeeper Elisha Idumensa and sends it to the right side. The Osebonsu is forward back to win the ball. Building up slowly in Nsuopun Fidelity from right to left now. And this should be an advantage. Goalkeeper Anthony Brefo commanding his lines and making sure that it will be difficult for Nsuopun Fidelity to get a goal. A nice build-up. Tamale City and wins a free kick. Idrisu Mujahid. And he's been fouled by Kojo Kudolo. And Kudolo receives a yellow card. Kojo Kudolo receives a yellow card, an advantage for Tamale City. The ball is very close to the goal area. And this is a big advantage of being Enoch behind the ball. I've seen Ibrahim Karim also coming close for the kick, and Sahadu Sule. A big chance for Tamale City to take the lead. We've done 49 minutes in the game. 4 minutes in the second half. And the goalless draw. Can this be the first goal? Tamale City, big chance. Obin hits the wall. Again, Obin sent a crossing. Goalkeeper Elisha Edu Mensah saves the situation. Osebonsu. It's a throw. And the player on the turf and referee Nazer Said. Referee Nazer Said making sure that the player on the turf is receiving treatment. And we've done 50 minutes in the game. And the 50 minutes, it's Tamale City 0, Nsuopun Fidelity 0. And as it stands now, it's a free kick. Tamale City have one of the players receiving treatment, and it's just number 13, and he's back again in the game. Ibrahim Karim, the right back. It's a free kick for Tamale City around the center circle. Sends one in super infidelity, under intense pressure, tries to connect the ball, but very too easy for Nsuopun Fidelity. Building up from the back gradually, and now an advantage. Osaibonsu, the number 10 for Nsuopun Fidelity, playing from the right side. Osaibonsu, and now it sends it back again to Benjamin Shen. Now to Koto Fosu. So Fosu wins the ball again, controlling the ball beautifully, making sure that showing strength on the field. The wins a free kick for Nsuopun Fidelity. And Kojo Fosu was the man of the match in their first game against Ashanti Gold when they defeated them by a goal to nil. And this time, they are yet to score. In their first game, they scored in the 82nd minute. And again, Group B are not producing a lot of goals. The first two games produced just a single goal, and the second game in match day 2 is yet to produce a goal. And an advantage again, but goalkeeper Anthony Brefo to the rescue. A throw-in for Tamale City. Karim sends one in, and the good defensive work by Kudolo Sharif, and the referee calls for an infringement against Tamale City, and that was a push from the striker Sharif. And now an advantage. And Tamale City, and the yellow card to be flashed. And again, another yellow card to Nsuopun Fidelity. Defender. A yellow card to Nsuopun Fidelity defender. And a free kick for Tamale City, yet to be effected. And today, Tamale City are justifying why they kept a clean sheet. It sends one in the 18-yard box, and Nsuopun Fidelity have crowded the 18-yard box of was Tamale City now on the break. This should be a goal. Good defending. And the ball is being cleared in the goal area of Nsuopun Fidelity now. Nsuopun on the break, and they are looking at getting the goal. Jacob Manson, and he's brought down a free kick for Nsuopun Fidelity. We've done 55 minutes. I say Kojo Fosu, and this is what he knows how to do best. Shoot from long distance. At this time, it's over. His effort had no results for him. And a free kick for Nsuopun Fidelity. And the center circle. Osebonsu loses possession, goes for the ball, and sends the ball to the center circle to Joseph Kone, and to Aqua. And now they are building up Jacob Kojo Aqua. Aqua loses possession, and now advantage for Nsuopun Fidelity. Benjamin Eshen, a long cross, it's been blocked. The opportunity, Kojo Fosu, and Isaac Kojo Fosu once again. Isaac Kojo Fosu once again. A chance for Nsuopun Fidelity, and this should be a goal. Referee say play must continue. And another build up. And Connie to the right side. Nsuopun Fidelity mounting the pressure. It's changed from this usual left. It is a corner kick. It is a corner kick. And the Nsuopun Fidelity mounting pressure now. It's a goal kick. It is now a goal kick. Nsuopun Fidelity once again controlling the game. Tamale City wins possession, and now Enoch, and the ball is being put to touch. The ball is put to touch by Kojo Kudolo. And now Tamale City on the break. Can they cause some surprise Simona Sampana? And referee calls for an infringement against Nsuopun Fidelity. Substitution to be effected is Nsuopun Fidelity. Isaac Kojo Aqua is being subbed off. And Andres Kobna, the goal scorer in their first game, has been introduced in the game. And now Manuel Laye is being introduced. And number 19, Thomas Kofi Boachi, is also coming in. And Ernest Kwame has been subbed off. And the player in is Thomas Kofi Boachi. These are substitutions effected by Nsuopun Fidelity. The next game is at 3 p.m. and that is Ashanti Gold versus Sempefi Zone 2, Zone 3 battle. And a free kick for Tamale City. This is dangerous. It sends one in. The ball is being cleared out of the goal area. Now, Nsuopun Fidelity on the break. Good display. Eshen is on the break with the Nsuopun Fidelity, sends one in. And now, Tamale City showing glimpses of quality. And Nsuopun Fidelity. Manuel Lai sends it to Yimano Lai, to Connie. And the good display by Nsuopun Fidelity. Connie tries one, the goalkeeper blocks with his feet. And the goalkeeper And now an advantage. Connie moved to switch position to the right side. Now an advantage. Nsuopun Fidelity loses possession. Connie once again wins the ball. And now they are building gradually. It's becoming difficult. Kojo Kudolo. And now to Connie. Nice pass to Nsuopun Fidelity Kobna, the goal scorer. Andres Kobna. He was the goal scorer for Andres Kobna. He was the goal scorer for Nsuopun Fidelity against Ashanti Gold. Created a silent environment on Tuesday here when the fans turned out to support their club. And now a free kick for Nsuopun Fidelity, and that is Joseph Connie behind the ball. An advantage. Connie sent one in. The ball is being cleared out, and still Nsuopun Fidelity going and making an effort. Good clearance. It's a corner kick for Nsuopun Fidelity. Corner kick. Joseph Connie behind the ball. About 7 men in the half of Tamale City. 9 cross is being cleared. Tamale City now. Sharif, good striking. He's very strong and knows how to control the ball. And this time, Andres Kobna sends the ball. Kojo Fosu loses possession. Now control. Nsuopun Fidelity. The ball is getting intense. Kojoku Dollar and goalkeeper Elisha Edu Mensah. A good pass from Nsuopun Fidelity. At this time, they've lost possession once again and becoming difficult. Tamale City on the break. And good clearance from the defensive line. And Tamale City currently on the break, and Karim Ibrahim wins a free kick for Tamale City. And Karim Ibrahim and Nsuopun Fidelity play on the field. Calling for medical attention. And now receiving treatment. We've done 65 minutes. We've done 65 minutes in the game, and still Tamale City 0, Nsuopun Fidelity 0. X1 Energy Drink DOL Super Cup Obuasi 2026. It's a free kick for Tamale City. And the fans showing massive support to Tamale City. And Ibrahim Karim, the ball is being cleared, still an advantage. And Tamale City goal kick. Tamale City goal kick. And Nsuopun Fidelity, we've done 66 minutes. Tamale City to effect some substitutions. In the first game against Mpefi, they managed to pick up points, and I'm not surprised. An advantage in Nsuopun Fidelity. And 2 men on the field. Substitutions to be effected. Number 19 for Tamale City. Number 47, number 19, Victor Kodom. Number 47, Bafo Eric. All coming in for the team.
Replaced by player number 19, Victor Kodo.
And the substitutions are being effected. And
the player number 35, Al-Hassan Shafiuddin, out. Replaced by player number 47,
and now Tamale City have effected 3 substitutions, and now looking at how it's going to have an impact on the team. Long one, and Thomas Kofi Boache. Thomas Kofi Boache. An opportunity for Nsuopun Fidelity. This should be a goal, but then it's been blocked. Nsuopun Eshan blocked. And now Isaac Ojofosu. And it is a throw-in for advantage Tamale City. And Group B, it is not producing goals. Group B has only produced 1 goal. But for Group A, the first game produced 6 goals, the second game 5 goals, and match day 2 also produced 5 goals in the first game, and the second game as well produced a goal, 2 goals, with Ebusua Dwarfs winning that fixture against Atram. Opportunity Kone, and the ball is being blocked. And Nsuopun Fidelity, Kobna Andres, Manuel Lai, Tuyi Manuel Lai, sent one in, being cleared. Victor Kodom. Manuel Lai, but then it's a goal kick. Goal kick advantage, Tamale City. Nsuopun Fidelity to effect substitution. Philip Kwekubonsu and Benjamin Eshen is out. Philip Kwekubonsu. It's been a tough game, a tough fixture indeed. A tough fixture indeed. It's a goal kick for Tamale City. Anthony Brifu behind the ball. We've done 70 minutes. We've done 70 minutes in the game. 20 more minutes to go. Tamale City 0, Nsuopun Fidelity 0. An advantage, Tamale City. And after all the efforts, back for Eric. Across would cause a damage, and referee calls for an advantage. Tamale City on the break. And Sharif. But then Dixon fell his Kwachi Yabua. And the goalkeeper was very fast to clear his lines. It could have been a dangerous situation for Tamale City. An advantage for Nsuopun Fidelity. Connie. And the goalkeeper, Anthony Brifu. Brifu is so far an outstanding goalkeeper in the competition. He's yet to concede a goal. And it's been magical. He's been the outstanding player for Tamale City. That is Anthony Brifu. An advantage, but then Andrew Skobna nearly gave out an advantage, but now Tamale City on the break. They've sent one in. Goalkeeper Elisha Mensah. Nsuopun Fidelity. Philip Kwachi Bonsu. And the free kick for Nsuopun Fidelity. We've done 75 minutes in the game. 15 more minutes to go in the first half. And the Nsuopun Fidelity 0. Tamale City 0. Connie. And the battle is on. Wins again from Kudolo. The ball is being cleared and Tamale City. And now the ball is being cleared. Tamale City showing their powers at the back. They've been very solid and resolute at the back. Bonsu. And referee says play must continue. An advantage from the right side. Karim wins a free kick for Tamale City. Tamale City on the break now, and Karim is cross. He sends one in. It's been blocked. Kudolo, and the goalkeeper Elisha. And it's a free kick. It's a free kick for and 2 players on the field. And they are all receiving treatment. And it's a temporary hold up. 2 players receiving treatment on the field, and the coach Salif Fatah has called 3 players to receive some tactical details. And Nsuopun Fidelity preparing for their 2nd Division 1 season in Zone 2. Tamale City, after losing the playoff in the 2025-26 season against DBB United at the Accra Sports Stadium, it was a fixture that Tamale City lost by 3-1 against DBB after topping the group Zone 1A. And it is the very 2nd time Tamale City are losing a playoff fixture after losing in 2021-22 again against Nsuopun. This time in the X1 Energy Drink DOL Super Cup, the most interesting part is that Tamale City are yet to concede a goal and are also yet to score a goal. And this is their 2nd game after drawing the first game against Mpefi. And their 2nd game, it is 0-0. And yellow card has been shown to player number 30, Dixon Felix Kwachi Yabua of Nsuopun Fidelity. And it's a free kick for Tamale City. Nsuopun Fidelity won their first game against Ashanti Gold 1-0 here. And the 2nd game is ongoing. They are yet to score a goal. And if it should end in a draw, they will top the lead with 4 points. They will maintain their position at the top with 4 points. And Tamale City will have 2 points. Ashanti Gold would have 0 points, with Sempefi having 1 point. A nice cross being sent in, and the ball is being blocked in Nsuopun Fidelity. And now on the break, they are dangerous. Andres Kobna on the break. Andres and Karim, very tiny but intelligent. The smallest player for Tamale City, but very intelligent, and his name is Karim. Nsuopun Fidelity, Kudolo. And an advantage for Nsuopun Fidelity. And we've done 35 minutes in the second half. 10 minutes to go. 80 minutes done. 80 minutes done. And Tamale City 0, Nsuopun Fidelity 0. There's an advantage. Sharif and Karim. It's a foul. Referee Nazir Said, assistant referee Andy Afote, and Zakaria Arimiya with the fourth official Aaron Labi, giving us the top performance. Catch them, young referee. And this initiative is paying off with these young referees now taking the center stage of most of Ghana's competitions. And now, an advantage for Tamale City. And the free kick for Nsuopun Fidelity. 82 minutes. And Isaac Kojofosu, Connie. Long one in. The ball is being cleared. Sharif. And this is a goal kick. Sharif Salifu and Ibrahim Karim. And man of the match performance by Ibrahim Karim. And Nsuopun Fidelity on the break. And it's been pushed. Tamale City and Kodom. And Kwache clears the line. Isaac Kojofosu playing a Masters game. He's a delight to watch. Has no fears at all. And Ibrahim Karim, and Tamale City. Good display at the Skobna. Connie. And number 23, Solomon Ado. Solomon Ado coming in. And Nsuopun Fidelity. It's a throwing advantage. Nsuopun and now in charge of the game. Tamale City got the opportunity to play in the playoff. Participated in the playoff, lost to JBB. They qualified ahead of the lines of RTU, one of the traditional clubs in Tamale. and Tamale City. And this is a corner kick. Five minutes to go, 85 minutes played. 85 minutes played. And Tamale City. Ball being cleared. And now Yimanolai clears his line. Sends one in, looking for Kobna. And now Tamale City, Victor Kodjom. And end-to-end action in the last few minutes. Kobna takes the man, wins the ball, but then Tamale City defensively very solid. A player in the field of play. Calling for medical attention. Calling for medical attention. And now we've done 87 minutes. 87 minutes played. Tamale City 0. Nsuopun Fidelity 0. And now end-to-end action. No goal, and Group B yet to produce more than a goal. Just a goal scored. Just a goal scored in the game. And now an advantage for Tamale City. Tamale City. And now center circle battle. 88 minutes. 88 minutes. Nsuopun Fidelity will go 4 points and still maintain their lead on the top. Ashanti Gold will play Sempefi, and the results would have an impact. For Nsuopun Fidelity, they will still go 2 games without conceding. But a lot of applause to Anthony Brifo, the goalkeeper for Tamale City. Even though they are yet to score, but his impact has kept the team in the game. And now, Tamale City controlling the game. It's a foul. We are doing 5 minutes of time added on. We are doing 5 minutes of time added on. We are doing 5 minutes of time added on. And temporary hold up. Tamale City player receiving treatment. We've done 90 minutes and 5 minutes of time added on. Already we've spent 1 minute on the treatment of a Tamale City player. It is. I've seen the referee pick this yellow card, another yellow. Yellow card. A lot of yellow cards splash in this game. And now it's a free kick for Tamale City. Free kick for Tamale City. And the advantage, what a drive. And looks like the game is ending a draw. Looks like the game is ending a draw. Tamale City versus Nsuopun Fidelity 0-0. And the Nsuopun Fidelity and the Scobna to Solomonado. And it is a throw. X1 Energy Drink Dual Super Cup Bossy 2026. Ashanti region hosting the competition for the second time after Blankese 2023 when Bofu won it. And the last edition, Zone 3 side won it. And this is Anthony Scobna. He scored the last game. What a player he is. And a corner. Andrew Scobna, very skillful. And a long one sent in, goalkeeper Anthony clears the line. And Nsuopun Fidelity doing everything possible to get a goal. Nsuopun Fidelity on the break. Ado sends one in. The ball is being blocked. And Andrews loses possession. Any moment from now, the referee will end the game. Substitutions. And Isaac McDowell is in. Ishaq McDowd is coming in. And Isaac Kojofosu. And Andrews. And Tamale City have once again picked a point without scoring. Group B, first match of the Group B fixture at 3 p.m. Ashanti God will play against Sempefe, and it's all over here at the Obuasi Stadium. Nsuopun Fidelity 0. Tamale City 0. My name is Shaban Mohammed. This is X1 DL Super Cup.